You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
So today, I want to talk about something that's been making the rounds again. A story involving Michel Sardou that reminds everyone just how deeply his music and personality have marked generations. We often hear his iconic song, Les Lacs du Connemara, blasting through parties and celebrations. But behind the public persona, there's this quieter, more generous side of him that's been highlighted once more. The moment came from a recent conversation on Sud Radio, where Patrick Sébastien looked back on his early years in Paris. He described how he arrived in the capital with barely 600 francs in his pocket, trying to make his way into show business. He was young, hopeful, and doing what he could to get recognized. At the time, he was presenting shows for big names like Annie Cordy and Michel Sardou, even though he wasn't earning much. It was a time of hustle, uncertainty, and long nights. Then came 1976, a defining year not only for Sébastien, but also for Sardou. Sardou was in the middle of a huge controversy because of his song Je suis pour, widely interpreted as a defense of the death penalty. Concerts were happening under police protection, and alerts were being issued so often that each show carried a strange mix of excitement and tension. Even through that chaos, Sardou chose to keep Sébastien beside him on tour. That trust meant a lot, but the story that resurfaced, the one that moved people, is about what happened after Sébastien suffered a serious car accident. He described it as a crash so intense that he genuinely believed he might never walk again. He spent a terrifying night, injured, broke, and unsure of what would come next. In desperation, he turned to Sardou for help, not knowing what response he'd get, and that's when Sardou showed a side of himself that was rarely seen publicly. According to Sébastien, Sardou immediately wrote him a check without hesitation. No questions asked. No lecture. Just help. But what touched him most was the condition attached. Sardou insisted he never speak about it. No publicity, no favor owed, just quiet generosity. This small, hidden moment has resurfaced now, decades later, reminding people that behind the bold voice and iconic songs, Sardou has also been someone capable of rare sincerity and loyalty. Whether people are rediscovering Les Lacs du Connemara on the radio, or reading these anecdotes shared by old friends, the legacy feels bigger than the music. It's a blend of melodies, memories, and stories that continue to echo long after the spotlight moves on. Stay subscribed for more videos.